Welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today, we're finally gonna do a random business. This is something that I've been meaning to do since businesses and hobbies came out, but I didn't get around to it until now. So by now, you know, whenever I do something like this, there's gonna be a page on the website. So I've added it to the random challenge generator. So you may be familiar with this. It's got random build challenges, tiny home challenges, the Cass family challenge, single pack build challenges, and I've added now the random business challenge. This is pretty simple. It basically would just give us 5 random business activities. And then we just try and build a business with these activities. So this first one is knitting, playing with pets, working out, play table games, and perform puppet shows, which, you know what? That's actually not that bad. We could probably do something decent with that. And of course, this has all of the challenges, depending on which packs you have, even the fairy challenges. So just make sure if you don't have some of the packs, you can just disable the ones you don't have in here, and you'll only get the ones that you can see showing up. So let's go ahead and generate this a few times. Our rule is usually 3. That was just a test one. This is gonna be our first one, and we're gonna hope by the third one, we get one that is just right. So this first one, playing marbles, play violin, roar, which by the way, I had to look up what that even was. It was Sims wearing bear costumes can roar. I mean, I don't know what you do with that for a business, but that's what that is. Then we got browse and buy items, totally fine, and eat popcorn. Okay, bit random, but let's do the next one. All right, acting routines, football toss, get tattooed, program, and use cauldron. Also, I mean, yes, this is totally random, so that's what's happening. Okay, this is our one right here. This is the third one. Play cards, debate, sing, bake, and play don't wake the llama. Okay, so we got a couple of games. So we got 2 game things. Debating, not really a game, but it could maybe go in the same area with singing because we could have like microphones and stuff. And then baking is kind of a wild card. That is, it's kind of random, as is the challenge. All right, so we've got our challenge up just so we can see what we're gonna do. I'm playing as Samaj, not too worried about actual money or any of that. This is not really to make money challenge, it's just to make a business that's, I guess, profitable, at least. So I think my idea is we've got playing cards, don't wake the llama, 2 like kind of almost bar games. I'm thinking we could do like a speakeasy where the front is maybe like a bakery, even though the activity is for customers to bake. So we could maybe do like a bakery classroom area, and then there's like a hidden door at the back. You go through to the speakeasy area with the playing of cards and don't wake the llama, and I guess singing as well. Although that's kind of more of a karaoke thing, so I don't know. But it could be like I'm thinking bar in the back, bakery at the front. Debate is kind of random. It doesn't really fit in, but I guess that will go in the bar. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, well, let me get that out of here for now. We don't need to look at that. Also, just as a heads up, Frangipani is sleeping on the floor. So if she starts snoring, that's why. Also, her belly is shaved because she was spayed 3 weeks ago now. She's totally fine, but that's why her belly is shaved, if you're wondering. Takes forever for the hair to grow back. Anyway, we'll check in if anything happens. So I'm thinking, yeah, we need to do like some sort of bakery. Actually, I don't know if this lot's gonna be big enough. I didn't want to make like a huge thing here, but yeah, we're gonna need to do like a bakery up front. And I'm thinking, let me just use glass walls for a second here. You know what, these are gonna be too big for this little lot. Hang on, hold up. Can we do the unthinkable and include a curved wall? This could be a terrible idea, but I just kind of want it to look a little bit more interesting. And then can we do an additional unthinkable and put a door on the curved wall? Actually, we have curved doors. Hang on. Oh, actually, this door might work. Oh, I kind of wish I had a bit more of a, because I mean, this is clearly a business door. You know, what if we go blue? Just because I'm trying to make something look kind of interesting. Oh, glass. No, dang it. Dude, curved walls. Why did I think curved walls was the way to go? Oh gosh, because I want to put like windows here, which I can't, of course. I was trying to make a nice little corner entrance. Might be better to just go with diagonal to save headaches. Because the other thing is I was trying to do columns, but check this out. This is the color of the column, which I don't really like this, but you put it here, it's fine. You put it on the curved wall, it's dark. It's so dark. Okay. You know, I feel like I knew going into this a curved wall was a bad idea. It's always a bad idea. If you're thinking of doing a curved wall, don't. That's all I can say. I don't even know if I like this blue here. I was messing around, you know, we're just having fun. Although this does open doors for us, because I can use more doors now that aren't that one. I think, oh, okay, this is the problem with diagonal doors. This is how wide it is on a regular wall. And then on diagonal, for some reason, it's this wide. I don't know why. Also, apparently it doesn't even fit there. So I'm not sure why. Cool, I love how a 2-tiled door does not fit on a 2-tiled spot. It's weird. For some reason, some doors, I mean, I guess this door is actually a little bit bigger, but some double doors don't fit on the diagonal, but some do. And some of them stretch and some of them don't. What does this look like actually? Let's get the blue. Same as the other door. Okay, I like that. I'm not like sold on the blue. I don't know why I went with that. Just, I would have done like a pink bakery, but I feel like all my bakeries have been pink lately, you know? I just want to do something a bit different. Okay, I think I'm progressing. It's kind of cute. I'm going hard on the blue. I don't know if we're going to keep this or we're going to pivot, but we shall see. Now, I believe we should just have matching windows to this as well. Oh, those are our matching windows, which don't even match actually, even that color is not the same. That's fine. Oh, okay, we could do this. I kind of wanted some other little framing down the bottom. I almost want like some sort of trim or something, because it kind of, actually, you know what I could do? Just move it up one, then I get a trim. And I can still step up that without a problem. Don't know if I love this step at the front. I could just get rid of that, but I put that there for now. I might come back to that. Okay, that's my starting point. There's more I want to do, but let's go inside. So we need to have, let's just pull this out again. We need to have play cards. Where is it? I'm trying to look for it. Debate, sing, bake. So this first front area is going to be basically a bakery, but also where Sims can come in and bake themselves. So I guess we'll do like a little bakery setup here. So you can still sell stuff here. And then I think we had something like this. I'm just kind of sketching at the moment. Then I get an archway and then have like a class area back here maybe. Now I would put like counters and stuff here for decoration, but if I do that, then if they're in the classroom, they're gonna come out here and use this. So I think because in businesses and hobbies, they have that specific counter item. Well, it looks like a counter, but it's not. This one. So because this is the same size as counters, but it doesn't, like Sims won't use it as a counter. I don't even know if I want to use this, but it's something like that. Because I just kind of wanted some stuff back here. Oh, also these, I guess, but it kind of looks more like workshop-y. These are really good too, because they're not like a counter. Although I would have liked a counter version of them. But I kind of just want some workspace back here that Sims are not going to use, if that makes sense. This is just a counter, like a retail counter. They don't actually use this. No, but it doesn't look great when the walls are down. It looks fine when the walls are out. Walls down, not so much. Actually, this looks pretty good. It's from Lovestruck. It's actually a bar backing, but to be honest, it kind of looks like it could be like smoothies or something. I know that definitely looks like cocktails, but I feel like that kind of works actually for a bakery. Like the color scheme kind of works here. Although we are blue on the outside. Do we have... We need some blues, we could do something like that. Doesn't all have to be blue, but anyway. I'm gonna go with that for now. Then let's get this, because we're gonna do a bakery, like classes, I guess, right? It's a small space, but that's okay. I suppose before I go any further as well, I wanna get the hidden door to our speakeasy. So we got a few options. We either use the one from the secret sanctuary. I don't know if it makes a total sense in here. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar. Maybe we could, if I just did 3, but then it's like a library. Like, why are there so many books in the bakery? That doesn't make any sense, does it? That's why it probably makes more sense to have it through the classroom area. Or, okay, so that's one of the doors. And then we also have like the base game ones, which I guess probably don't look as good, right? So there's this one. Oh, okay, this one, where the books are like really shallow. Like they don't go back and up. It looks kind of weird. Whereas that one looks like the books are proper size. Or there's like the weird one that looks terrible. Or there's the terrible one. Where's the terrible one? This one. I never really understood this one because it's like the other one with really shallow books, but kind of worse. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'll use that. And the question is, do we match it with the bookcases? The only problem I have with that, first of all, I can't even find them. What am I doing? Is even though these are designed to match, they definitely look different. Right? And like the depth is completely different, which is like, I really wish, like, why don't I just make this one the same? You know what I mean? Just pull this out further. Because then it's like, well, do we do 2 doors? Or do we do the door in the middle? And if we do it in the middle, because then at least it looks like nicely weighted, where do we put the whiteboard? Maybe over here instead? I suppose that could work. You want to do like curtains over this as well, like the little, so you could like close off the classroom area. Obviously you can't actually in Sims. Okay. I'm just trying to work this out. I do have to fit like a place for people to bake, because that's what my task was Sims want to come here and they want to bake. So I think these fridges kind of look good just for, which by the way, do these just work as a regular fridge? I think so. Just because you can kind of see through them. I like that aspect of it. I might move it a little closer. You know what? I actually kind of want to put a door here somewhere, I think, because I almost feel like this is maybe just a back door to this area. We could put like bins or something around the corner here. I don't know, but I kind of want a door there. So I just want to incorporate that into this area here. So as far as I'm aware, we did do a test. We did have a business where I did a school and we had like cooking classes. This will obviously be much the same, where we don't even have to do classes, but we will want somewhere for them to basically serve the food, so like on counters, and then chop up as well. I don't have a lot of room in here. I might need a bigger lot. Let me just see. Let's see. Okay, these are, okay. Turn off auto counters. Hang on, these are getting messed up. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of layout we can even fit in here. And of course, I still want access to this door, which I don't actually know if that's enough room for them to get through, but. So if we had counters like that, that's fine. But then where do we put our stoves? Do we just do something like this? Where we only have like one set? I guess we could add more serving space back here. But then we could have 4 stoves. Or do I just add some more back here instead? Hang on. Also, I don't know why I'm using this stove. I just kind of wanted, I like the blue, but I might be getting a little carried away with making just everything blue. So I think I might need to dial it back. Okay, I suppose I could also just make this a little bit bigger, because then that gives me that extra space just around there. I don't think that's enough space between all of this stuff, like to have them back to back like that, to have them both standing there. I mean, there is enough space. I think it would work, but I kind of don't like it. And I could move it here, but I kind of wanted to put a half wall behind this, which means we'd have to go there, or we just do the centralized back to back more like this. And I'm specifically putting a taller half wall in the middle there. Maybe even taller than that. Because then I could put stuff on that. No, do I want to put stuff on that? I don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to figure this out. Otherwise there is a gap, like, and if I go flush, it maybe looks a little strange, right? Could actually do something like that. So it's almost like a little splash guard for the person behind. Is that weird? I do wish you could change the color of the glass frame, but you can't. Just do that. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I had a little play around. I think this is what I've come up with instead. Let me get some actual lighting in here. I think I just used the small subtle sources. So I've got these 2 banks, and then what I've done instead is move the oven to the separate oven just there, so I can tuck them all in the corner. So we still have 4 ovens, 4 stoves. We don't have to have the weird like half wall in the middle anymore. These are just decorative stools sitting here on the end, because I kind of wanted it to look like you could sit down, either do some prep work or, you know, listen to the lecture or whatever. I don't think they'll actually sit on those. I guess they might do. And then I do have a couple of dishwashers, but I just think I probably should add some sinks in, which I guess I'm gonna have to do over here, because there's not really anywhere else to do it. And I just have this little board here as well. I don't know, just class stuff. Doesn't really fit with that sink. Okay, maybe I'll move that. Suppose I could just go over here. Just a little decorative piece. Move some of these aprons. I'll just get rid of those ones. That's all right. And I might get a couple of drying racks just there. I don't know, just stuff hanging up there. Okay, so that's kind of the idea then. So this is our little baking area. So this should, in theory, constitute our baking activity for bake. This can come in here. Obviously, it's also a class, so we could run classes if we want, but that is not one of our activities is run classes. So I could get rid of that if I need to. Obviously, I don't have bins or anything yet, but we're working on it. And the bakery we don't actually need, but that's just a fun little addition. So then, yeah, we're gonna have like a speakeasy hidden bar back here. That's kind of the idea. I guess at this point, this is just a big rectangle. I really need to do something to make this look more interesting, because right now, this is just a big block that takes up all this space, and it does not look great, does it? I have to figure that out. I've not got that far yet. Maybe I'll finish off this little bakery, because the bakery is not even really that important, because this is not even really part of our mission here. Okay, I've just been putting a bunch of like plants and decorations in here. It's maybe still a little random. I think I might put this curtain on this side as well. But you know, we got some little bakery stuff in there. It's also very flowery and lush. I think the green is also going to help offset the blue a lot. I mean, I don't think it's horrible. I think it's something. And I think it'll work. I think I'll do a couple tables in here. Maybe just something like that. So a few little tables, and then maybe, I don't know if it makes a huge amount of sense, but the salt and pepper shaker. I mean, in a bakery, maybe not, but I'll just put them on the table, whatever. Sure, I have a couple things there. All right, that's our little bakery, at least for now. Might change as it goes. I've got this door here. I figure we could do a bathroom back here. But before I do that, I kind of want to figure out what's happening with the shape of this building, because like I like the look of this front area. It's cool, but there's just been this flat rectangle thing. I think we need to do something. And we could easily, I guess we could add like a house upstairs, but I don't really want to build a whole house now on top of what we have to do here. But I guess we could just leave a spot, like an apartment space for one. Maybe that's an idea. Because then what we could do, let me just say I do this. Just say I use these doors for now. I'm just sort of setting it up, have like little balconies up above. Annoying thing is I wanted to have 2 separate balconies there, but then it doesn't line up with this, so that kind of looks weird. Maybe that one's not a balcony. So I could do something like that, which I kind of like. I think that makes it, gives it a little bit more character. And then you could easily expand this if you want by going up. Again, I'm not going to furnish this, but I think maybe if we have a way to get to it, that'll sort of inform the rest of the structure. So I'm thinking we could do like an entrance back here. Like I'm almost thinking this is like a little alleyway in between the building. I definitely feel like these bricks should be more scuffed back here. I love using these little scuffed bricks, maybe even dirtier like that. Maybe even this is like, I don't know, an old painted section there. Anyway, we'll figure that out. So then I've just put the door there for a second while I sort this out. So we could have these stairs sort of come up like this and then have, I don't know, I'll just use this door for now. I always like this door because it's got the little peephole on it. So that could be like the entrance to, you know, the house there. We can have some bins and stuff down this area. Maybe something like that upstairs. I don't know about these. I just kind of blew up that. I don't think blue makes a lot of sense. I mean, I guess we could do blue. I don't know. Anyway, I think that at least gives our front a little bit more of an interesting look. And then I sort of have this space back here to work with. And then you have like somewhere to live. And then let me just figure out this section. So that's obviously going to be part of the bathroom there. I think what I might actually do is change this a little bit. I think that door should work there because I just kind of wanted a way to go from the bakery or even from here out to this section because I'm going to put the bins back here. Which I wonder if that, oh, it's not going to work under there. That'd be too convenient. I don't know if I want a full dumpster out here like this. Or maybe we do. It's a little bit of fun. And maybe a regular bin too. I really like that this mirror is broken. I kind of want like a mirror that's like really smudged and old. I don't know why I'm trying to make it nasty in here now, but I kind of want a nasty bathroom. I guess I'll just do that one. It's really basic, just a little cubicle on that, and that's all. So there's a little bathroom in there. And then, okay, that's looking pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I gotta do the other 4 activities. I guess I gotta fit back here somewhere. I'm not sure how the windows and all that's gonna work back here. I not got that far. Let's just get some light in here. I suppose we could even do... Well, hang on, before I get carried away, let me get the things that we need. Okay, so the good news is our cards and Don't Wake the Llama, I believe, can be both played on a regular table, right? Like, I don't think I need to specifically get the llama table wherever that, isn't there a llama one? Oh yeah, this one. But I'm pretty sure that's just like a regular game table, so that doesn't really matter. So I think we could set up like a cards room, like an underground poker room. So you can play cards and Don't Wake the Llama, which is 2 of our activities. Let me just pull that out again. So we got to do play cards and Don't Wake the Llama, which should be covered both by this thing here. And then we also need singing, debating, which is kind of random, but whatever. So I think the first thing I want is like you come in and it's like a small speakeasy bar. And then maybe we could have like a cards room out the back here or something. I don't know why I'm going to do debating. I haven't figured that bit out. Oh, this is actually kind of good for it. Okay, this is where I'm at the moment. Just trying to fit everything in because it needs to be small, but with the bar also kind of looking fancy, speakeasy, kind of dark as well. I almost feel like it's maybe too light. I feel like this life and death wall doesn't go dark enough. I like the red to it, but I might need to remove that. Well, maybe I'll keep it. I don't know if these little seating areas will even work, but I kind of like just putting them in there. Also, it is very cramped in here, kind of by design. Little pokey speakeasy space. I think that's good. And then maybe just some wall decorations in here. Why am I so low? There we go. I feel like the longer I'm doing this, like the lower I'm getting. So just gotta sit up straight and we'll be all good. All right, so I need speakeasy decorations. What are we looking at? I've got some Google images up. It's mostly just heaps and heaps of bottles of like alcohol. Is there anything else I can put on the wall? I mean, some bricks actually kind of work well too. Could I actually have a door there? Actually, no, I don't think so. I don't think it would fit there. I just do some dark bricks there and then we could put something on it. Still feel like it's really bright in here. Even at full darkness, it doesn't seem dark enough. Like it's supposed to be dark. That's my point. All right, I think that's okay. I kind of wish that we had a little bit more glow though from this stuff without it like lighting up the room too much. Because I'd like to get, because it kind of looks silly. That doesn't even look like it's on anymore. But like candles and stuff might be nice. Maybe more like these ones. Okay. I mean, I think that's all right for now. Get another little decoration over on this wall, I think. Wondering if should we have like a window or something? Probably not. What is this? The big achievement. Sure, there you go. Get one of those. I'm just putting stuff on the wall. Whatever kind of fits. Bowling? Random set of keys. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe nothing there. Maybe just like that for now. Okay. So then the idea is I've got this little dark hallway here. This will go back into, I guess, the cards room. But then I also need, which I don't have enough room for, maybe cards has to go over here. Let me bring out my list. Okay. So right now, I've made no progress on any of these because the speakeasy, again, is not really related. Kind of like the bakery is not really related to the baking thing. So yeah. Okay. Now singing doesn't have to be karaoke, and I don't know if I have room for karaoke, although that would be cool. So let's maybe have a look. So there's this one, obviously, that comes with the huge screen, but you can just get this one that's just by itself. So we could actually do a karaoke room, perhaps, just back here. So So we could have like, if I extend the hallway perhaps, I could just do this. Then that could go into this room, then we could have a cards room. I don't know what that'd look like, but let's just say it's like that. And then in here's our cards / don't wake the llama room. Okay, I'm thinking something like this. Then obviously we need to make the room look a lot better and add more decorations to it. I'll just do that diagonally. Yeah, we have a little couch. We can really have a couple couches in here. And then I guess just kind of got to decorate it up. So I need debating as well. Why do I need that? Debate. Okay, let me have a look. How big is that thing? Oh boy. All right, well, hang on. If I put it in this room, I think it'll probably work. I actually don't, hang on, let me turn off move objects. So obviously I can't actually put it there right now. That's okay. This is nicely in the center, but what if I move it off center? But move that with it. This does now fit here. Hang on, maybe I'll center it up with that though. It is a little goofy though. It looked great before I put that in. Okay, let me go back. Okay. I might need to expand either upward or down. Probably not downward. Maybe we could go up. Oh, we got to use this door. I feel like that's the door. Yes. Then I think what I'll do, let me just open this up for a second. So I think I have to go upstairs. I do not have room, I don't think anymore. If I say we have some stairs at the end of the hallway here, why is that purple? Strange. Let me just get some normal looking stairs, just some dark wood, like those. Okay. This room can still be our weird karaoke room. Maybe it's kind of, actually it is kind of, maybe that's a bathroom instead actually. I don't think there's enough room there anymore. I might actually bring that back because there's a little bit more hallway space there. It is like a weird shaped hallway, but I'm okay with that. And then we'll just get a door back here, like a black door. That's fine. I'll figure that out in a second. All right. So like a little bathroom back in there. That makes sense. I think I'll do these tiles that we had in there. Maybe just the black wall, and I'll figure that out. We probably need to do something on the outside of this building because it is rough around here. I feel like the front is like getting there. Like it's looking good. I like the alleyway idea. Now I'm just gonna figure out this upper section here. Okay, so we come up the stairs. That's fine. Now I also need to try and make this building look interesting. Like, could I have a bit that sticks out over the stairs there? I don't know. Is that cool? Is that weird? Did like a little cut in here. Okay, that's kind of what I did. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more interesting at least. I think, unfortunately, the picture is probably gonna look really bad. Let's see. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Actually, that's better than I thought it was gonna be. All right, that's not bad. This side is rough, but we'll figure it out. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so up here, let me get some basic lighting. So we need a debate room and a karaoke room. But I think we can cross off play cards and don't wake the llama because we have those in this room. So that'll be fun. That room's not done yet, but the general layout is. So that's good. We're just gonna do the singing and the debating. We could just do something like this. We have a karaoke room, couple like little seating areas in here, and then that'll be the debate room. The debate room, it's so silly. But hey, I've got to have it. What would it actually be? If this was a weird speakeasy bar place that had a debate room, like what would this actually be? Like what would you use this for? Actually, I kind of want to do some doors there. This doesn't really fit very well. It's such a big item. Well, let me put it there for now. All right, let me just get the floor. I like this floor that we're using. Okay, so for the roof, I think when it comes to flat roofs, we kind of just have to mix it up with half walls. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this section this height, and this one will just be a little lower. And then this kind of all looks like part of the same building, but I think what we could do is have like a taller section at the front there. I don't know what I'll put on it, but something. And then maybe the rest is just like that height. And I think I want this maybe to be brick. And then the rest probably just match the existing building maybe? No, actually that kind of looks weird. It almost seems like it should be something different. Hang on, let me do a floor trim. I think we need to break it up. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, this one's good actually from Life and Death. I just kind of like that little line in the middle of it. Oh, maybe we could do this like as a big number just there. Kind of fun. All right, so that's what I've done for the roof. I think that just kind of helps us out a little bit. Gives us more of a structure to look at instead of a big box. This side's still not great. I'm hoping we can do something with that. The thing is there's no windows on this wall and there's not going to be, so I'm not sure. Anyway, up here we do have windows, but I kind of want to cover them perhaps, or at least have curtains. Maybe at least curtains. Maybe we don't have to cover them. Can I not put curtains over these doors? Normally you can. No, strange. No, I just did move objects and put them in anyway. I do think this should probably have some windows or something on it, because the idea was it was kind of like a window bay sort of thing. I can do that one to fit in there. Cute. All right, well, it's some sort of little debating room. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do for these rooms is get the same kind of like little tables and chairs and stuff up here. So even though this is going to be blocking those windows, doors, I'm kind of treating these like they are windows rather than doors anyway. So we kind of do them like this. We have a couple tables there, and then can I get like a small like a really small couch in there? Because that one, oh, actually that does kind of fit. So maybe a little funny, but I guess the idea is like this whole space is part of the same little speakeasy bar. So you can get your drink there or be served like wherever you're sitting. Right? And it's also supposed to be small and pokey, like it's kind of how it's supposed to be as well. So I'm gonna actually move that light over that table. And I know this isn't the full-size karaoke section, but I kind of want to put a TV behind it anyway, because I mean, I guess that means people in this room will be able to watch TV. So we're gonna have a TV there. I think that's probably good. Let me just get like a rug or something maybe. Yeah. Oh, this rug's kind of cool. The larger life. Oh, is that just black? Oh, it is. I was like, oh, let's go a dark color. And it was just like full black. I actually don't know if this one will really go with this room. Maybe this, but just smaller. Because, oh, actually, we could just do the bigger one, actually. Maybe that works. No, it looks kind of weird back to back. You know what? Maybe no rug. I think that's fine. I did a few little decorations on the wall. Honestly, not that much, but I think it sort of gets the point across. Now, gameplay-wise, I suppose it is pretty dark. But it's the vibe, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, so then we've now got, let me just pull up my little list. We've got our debating, we got our singing, so we've got everything that we need now, but we got to finish off the build, of course. So there's no like windows or anything on the back, which I guess is fine. Did I also just realize that these doors are not quite placed the same way? This one should probably be there, yeah. Oh, but then it goes through that wall. Oh, that's kind of annoying, hang on. Maybe that one needs to be there then. Does mean they overlap a little bit more, but oh well, whatever. At least on the outside, they look the same. Okay, so back down here, I got to do this bathroom, which honestly will probably just be a similar kind of thing to this. Oh, it doesn't really fit very well in here. All right, just did a couple little toilets in there. Really nothing special, a couple sinks. Oh, we're definitely gonna have this little globe bar in here somewhere too, for sure. I think maybe just in this little card room. Oh yeah. All right, I also did a little bit of art in here, so there's a little bit more going on. And actually, I might get one of those rugs from upstairs, one of these in the middle there, just to help it out a bit. It still feels so bright in here. Why are these lights so bright? Tone it down. There we go. All right, the hallway is pretty dark, but that's all right. That's good. All right, I think I'm more or less done for our actual business area. Looking good. I'm pretty happy with that. So we've got the bakery up the front, with the baking class area back here, which is actually pretty nice. I think it actually looks pretty good. Goes through to the hidden speakeasy. For some reason, that's in the back of the bakery. Very nice little bar area that then has a card and Don't Wank the Llama room. Nice bathroom back there. Upstairs, of course, we have our karaoke room. And of course, our debating room. Very important. I don't know if they can use that. That might need to move forward a bit. I have to play test that. And then the outside, what is going on here? We need to do some stuff here. I'm thinking if we do some downpipes, like we just put this here, because that will just break up that weird division. Although that is sticking out a little bit. It'll have to be here-ish. So if I do that, how does that look? Yeah, it's all right. It's a little bit off, but that helps break that up. Then I was thinking of doing a like a mesh fence here, and then perhaps not a balcony, but like a little roof spot that maybe just has like an HVAC or something. Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking of putting that there just so this, like, it looks like a little commercial spot there. Then I guess down the side of the building, maybe we can just do some vents and stuff because, like, we have the bakery there, so maybe we could have those on the side. Maybe another downpipe just to sort of help fill in the blank wall space there. Then maybe here we just change to these bricks. I might actually change all of this to those darker bricks. I don't mind some of the painted, but maybe not. Maybe just get rid of it just to sort of, that kind of looks like a face and now I can't unsee it. The two eyes and like the mouth. Anyway, whatever. And then I guess the other thing we need to do, which helps, is the floor trim between the floors, at least on that section and here. And then this one, just a smaller one so it doesn't stick out as much. Okay, that's good. And then I'll move this downpipe so it's at that break rather than randomly. Also, we have different foundations I'm noticing, but that's not helping because I think we're using this one, yeah. Just make sure I get the same one on all the pieces. There you go. And then I just get the pavement there. So that helps that section. Okay, so then the upstairs. So like I said, I'm not gonna furnish this. That's not my plan. But let me just at least open this up a little bit. That's one space. And then maybe get some windows in here just so we know how that's all gonna work. I do like these windows, but if we're gonna do that, I think I need to find doors that fit it better. Like this is our matching door, but that actually maybe feels too big. Is there one that's like that but smaller? I actually don't think so. It's like that door. Wait, where is it? I've lost it. It was like this door and this door. I guess maybe I'll do this one then. What does that look like on a diagonal though? Oh, actually, that's fine. Or we just don't do doors, because maybe like, what's the point? They're not going to actually be able to fit on the balcony, so I could just do windows. Annoyingly, these windows have to sit higher than these ones. I don't know why, because if I move these ones down, they just break and they don't work. Because these actually look a little bit better lower, I think, but I guess we'll just move them up. Franny is on the move. She's woken up. She's been snoring the entire time. Hey, Franny, you want to leave? Okay, I think she wants to leave. Okay. Be free. She is free to the outer world. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I need to do much more up here than that, to be honest. It's just basically an empty space that you can then use if you wish. I'll just do some crappy wall. I don't even know if I'll do rooms up here. I think just that, because then it's just like, okay, you got an apartment space upstairs. Down here, you've got all the business stuff going on, and that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Like, I think that actually turned out better than I thought it would. So first, let me get a mailbox as well, which I guess I'll put down over here, to be honest. We do the businesses and hobbies one. Can I get to that? I don't know. Anyway, I'll just be back there. I guess you could add another one up the front if we want. But I actually think that turned out pretty well. Might need some outdoor lighting, perhaps. Oh, actually, the front's okay. Maybe like some lights over here in the little alleyway. Oh, like one of these. Yeah. And then like one down here by this door, and one up by our door up there. There you go. I kind of like those. And I feel like this building would probably work well with another one like right next to it or wherever you place it, but to make it even more like alleyway down there, but I think that's nice. Nice in a nasty way. I might get a light next to this door too. Because yeah, that's technically a door you can come out as well, just for this area. Which I was going to do bins here, which actually maybe I should do some bins inside, at least in this area. Do we just do a regular indoor bin? I mean, that's just going to fill up. Right? That's why I'm like, do we just put one of these bins in here? I don't really have room for it, to be honest. I could just put it out here. Maybe I'll just put one out here. Light above it. There you go. There's a little bin out the front there. There's no bin directly in that space, but it's close by, so that's all right. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and first of all save? And this can be, what would we call this place? It's a bakery and a speakeasy. A bakery with no hidden activities. How about a speakeasy bar and bakery? It's descriptive. There you go. Okay, that's good. I won't upload that I will upload it for this by the time you're saying this, but let me go test it. Oh, it says I practice debating on mirrors and podiums. I guess maybe I didn't need to do the podium. Okay, I need to buy another lot, but I guess I'll just start here right now. Anyway. Okay, so I just set this upper section as residential. The rest is all public. That's totally fine. I'm going to go back to live mode. So now, before I open, I just want to make sure, that's front door, go here. Make sure I can actually get through this place. Like, can I get in here? I can. Can I get behind the bar? Good. Can I go in here? I can. The other thing was maybe these stairs, because I put some doors and stuff under it. Let me just see if I can get up there. Oh, that's good. I just came out this door, and we're going up the stairs, and we're going in this door. Fantastic. All right, let's make sure we can get over into the little karaoke place. Now, so is this? Yeah, I can practice debating there. Okay, fair enough. And I guess they count on a mirror too, which hopefully they don't, because that'll be kind of annoying. I might have to remove mirrors if that's the case. Okay, and then just make sure I can go in here. Can I debate? Let me just see. Can I get on this thing? I can. Great. All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and open it and see if it works. Make sure it actually runs. I think what I want to do is hire some employees. Oh, I forgot you can't hire anyone if you don't know them. All right, whatever. I'm just going to open. I'm just going to hire a bartender. Because we don't actually have drinking bar drinks as an activity, but people may still do it. Now, they will also want to come in and just bake stuff too. That's the idea. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to lock this door. This should be everyone but employees. And I guess same with this door, actually. Because those doors are really for my access, not customers. But that's my mixologist. Oh, I forgot. Well, first of all, I'm not going to make any money because I don't have a ticket kiosk and I'm also not selling anything. I might just close for a second. I forgot about that bit. I guess we'll put this here because this is the main entrance. Or do I just put it inside maybe? Can I just put it there with move objects? Will it work here? I don't know. Let's find out. It's kind of blocking that thing, but let's find out. All right, let me open up again. I am charging a one-time entrance fee. Not a great fee, but we're charging a fee all the same. All right, everybody come on down in the beautiful weather. Oh God, why is the weather so bad? All right, Eliza Pancakes is here. Let's see what she does. I want to see someone do each of our activities. So we've got playing cards. You know what? Let's uncheck these and we'll check them off when we see someone do those activities. Playing cards, debating, singing, baking, and don't wake the llama. Now singing, I'm obviously going to count the karaoke because I assume that counts karaoke. Actually, let me check. It does say karaoke and guitars, pianos, and microphones. Okay. Also, I have a mod, if you don't know, that adds 3 extra activities. By default, you can only have 5, but that's why you're seeing 3 more. But we're not using those 3. Okay, so Eliza is heading around the back. She's going to the cards room. Is she playing? Oh, don't wake the llama. Let's go. Don't wake the llama. Come on down. All right, you are, what's your name again? Jay Robles is heading through the speakeasy. Are you gonna play join Don't Wake the Llama? Yep, you did. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I'm watching TV. Oh, I'm watching politics. Great. Oh, wait, is she debating? How do I know if she's debating? I mean, I think you can only practice debate. So I'm pretty sure that counts as debating. Let's go. And also, I guess I'm listening to it. I'm sitting in here having a good time. All right, we've got that. Let me go back down. Hello? Go back down again. There we go. All right, we have 2 customers so far. Oh my God! I just saw this guy glowing. I was like, that's weird. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, it's rough weather out there. You might want to come inside. Does anyone want to do some baking? We need baking, singing, and card playing. Or you can grab a drink too for my speakeasy, which by the way. Oh, you know what I should do actually? I need to do the ceilings. Cause yeah. The ceiling is not it, is it? Hang on, hold up. I did think about that while I was building, but I got distracted. I think actually this as a ceiling could be kind of cool. Let me see, at least in the like speakeasy area. I don't know what to do. The bakery space, maybe. This kind of almost just looks like a tile ceiling, like those drop tiles. I maybe will like this. Let me have a look. I might not like it though. No, turn off the lines. I don't hate that. I don't know if I love it though, but it does add a little bit more character than just plain white. All right, so if we go in here now, let's have a look. Oh yeah, that ceiling is a lot better. Yeah. Brings the vibes. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to live mode. Now, I don't want to influence, because I could get someone to like sing with me and then I could count that, but I kind of want to see them do this stuff themselves. I think he's potentially maybe debating in the mirror. I think so. Oh, hang on, I got someone else coming in. They're going upstairs. Oh my God, what is going on out here? There's so much thunder and lightning, guys. Let's get inside. All right, hang on, someone up here? Oh, they're just kind of hanging out in this room. All right, hang on, we got someone else? Oh, you're just going, I think you're debating in the mirror. Yeah, okay, the fact that they're debating in mirrors, not great. I might have to reduce the mirror count, but everything is working though. I would like to see someone bake though. I did a whole baking class area. Okay, people are paying to come and debate here for some reason. That seems to be the most, oh, hang on. Oh no, you're debating as well. The debating activity seems to be the most powerful one right now. You know what if I go change game to cards? This is not me making someone play cards, I'm just changing it. You know, let's just see if they want to play now. I'm not gonna ask them to play, hopefully they'll just go and play. Okay, people are leaving. I think I might need to get rid of some mirrors, to be honest. There's too many people debating, it's annoying. I like the decoration of mirrors, but it is annoying. All right, I got rid of them all. They can still debate here, so only 2 people can debate at once. Oh, here we go. Yeah! All I have to do is get rid of the mirrors. Let's go. All right, that is singing. It may not be good, but they're doing it. Alrighty. So he's gonna get someone to bake and play cards. They can bake over here, right? Yeah, bake. So they should just do it. Oh, hang on, you're grabbing a drink. Let's go. Grandma Hattie, getting a drink at the bar. Love it. Yeah, so Sims will do stuff that isn't an activity, which I have learned through playing. But I guess the activities kind of make them do it more. Although having said that, still no one has baked. Or have they've been baked? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna need someone to play cards though, or bake. Oh, wait, you're playing Don't Wake the Llama? Who changed it? Who changed it back to llama? Dang it. Does anyone want to do baking? Why is no one baking? What if I just start a class? We don't have people attending. Oh wait, I have no skills. I forgot about that. I forgot I have to be skilled in what I want to start a class in. Surely someone's gonna bake at some point. They have to. Let me just test baking myself. Like maybe there's something wrong, I missed something and I can't do it. So I'm just testing if I can bake. I'm baking some breadsticks. Also just keeping an eye on this. You're just resetting it already. Okay, so I am baking now. Maybe if I bake, someone else will want to come bake too. A lot of people love them, Don't Wake the Llama. The cards is tough. Okay, so I can definitely bake. There was no problem there. And I'm putting this on this table. All right, let me just clean that up. I don't want people eating that. It's not for public consumption, thank you. All right, we have 4 people on this card table. No one playing cards. Can I just change the game like while I'm not sitting there? Wait, changing the game is not even an option to cards anymore. Wait, what? What happened to my cards? I'm also just gonna cheat my needs because I'm not here to worry about that right now. Hey, I ranked up. I mean, I think the business is successful, which is great. They're just not doing the one activity, well, 2 activities. I think debating for some reason is like really powerful. It's like pulling them into debate. And the singing is getting some activity too, which is nice. I do like it, but can we get some baking? What's happening? Okay, we also have another problem with the bookcases. People just keep grabbing out books and leaving them everywhere. Just super annoying. Let me just check. So the play cards, it just says play cards on games table. It doesn't say, yeah, and that's game table as well. And I did change it to cards, but they didn't want to play it. And also now I can't change it to cards. But if I change it to Sabak, I just come over here and just change it. Okay, now if I change it to cards. Okay, there's cards on the table again. Oh, maybe the problem is because you need other Sims to play cards with. I can't even start playing cards. So maybe just by, because I think you can play Don't Wake the Llama and all that by yourself normally. This one I have to, I guess, talk to someone else. Do I even know anyone? I literally have not met anyone. So I just go friendly introduction. All right. Then I can say play cards with, yeah. Well, let's see if someone plays now with this. All right, well, someone's changed it to Don't Wank the Llama again. Okay, well, you can, in theory, play cards. I don't know why no one's baking, though. That I'm kind of not sure about. It's been 24 hours and no one's wanted to bake. They'll bake through the refrigerators, counters, stoves, ovens, and cupcake factories, which I guess I could have done a cupcake factory, but I mean, I have everything they need. So anyway, we made money. I mean, this business cost, what, a few $100,000 or whatever it was, but we did make money. It is profitable. So while we didn't get playing cards and baking, The Sims actually doing that, I still think this turned out pretty sweet. So thank you so much to my top level members for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to download this lot, it'll be available on my gallery, which is James Turner YT, or you can click the link in the description down below because I'll post it over on my website and you can find it there. And yeah, feel free to furnish the top level into some apartment, figure out the layout. I don't know, I just spent like the focus of this video doing the businesses. That's kind of the point, so I didn't really want to also dive into that. Wait, is there a gem on the roof? Oh God, is that Plumbite? Did we get a free Plumbite? We did, what? Why does this crystal always appear? Oh, you can't see it because my head's in the way, but it does say Plumbite underneath. All right, well, you're getting a free Plumbite if you download this lot because it's on the roof. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time and have an awesome day.